Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kristen Albert. Today I'm doing something I've never done, which is come to you guys fresh face, no makeup, no wig, so literally just my face. Like literally I'm not wearing makeup. My eyebrows are microbladed, so keep that in mind, but I'm not wearing makeup. And I decided to do this because it is Alopecia Awareness Month, and I have a lot of my followers and a lot of my subscribers and a lot of people that follow me on Instagram that always ask me like, how do you do this, or how do you do that, or how do how are you confident bald? And to be like completely transparent with you guys, because I'm not always confident. Like I'm not always the most confident. Like I definitely have my rough days. I think people's comments also kind of like play into that as well, but for the most part I get a lot of love and I get a lot of support. I get a lot of nice compliments, and yeah, so I don't really step out the house without like makeup or like lashes, but I've been stepping out the house more without those. And my family and my like boyfriend, they see me every day just like this. So if they can think that I'm still pretty and beautiful, and if I have finally grown enough confidence within myself to show you guys how I look without makeup and without a wig, just fully like no lashes, like I think all my bald pictures I've had on makeup and my lashes. So for Alopecia Awareness Month, I just wanted to show you guys the scar on my nose is fading. But I had this really dark like circle on my nose, and it was so bad from like 2 years ago, and I always cover it with makeup. Like that was probably one of the biggest reasons why I always wore makeup, was to hide that like scar and that dark mark. I'm coming to you guys fresh out the shower right now, so I already did all of my skincare, so it's literally just me being bald and no makeup. So we're about to get into it. I'm about to get into my wig. I'm trying to figure out if I should do it like here. I feel like the lighting is pretty bomb. I'm just not used to like I've never done my wig on camera, and I would just like to say, before I do this, I really don't need like, I get it, I'm not a professional hairstylist, okay? Please, please, please don't come for me, please. I'm really going to try like I always do. This is how I put my wigs on. I'm just showing y'all like what goes on. Like this is how I start off, okay? Not every day, because my wigs last. Once you put it on, once you glue it down and everything, you can make it last. But when it's time for that time, this is how I look. Just shaved like whatever peach fuzz I had on the top of my head, because I do grow like annoying little curls that spiral up eventually. No edges though, girl. If they were coming around my edges, I would be like, but no, it's just, I don't know what other disclaimers I'm gonna make. I'm probably gonna make a couple more disclaimers, but yes, I'm not a professional hairstylist. Facebook is too much for me, but that's where a lot of my like alopecia supporters are, and I'm also in a lot of alopecia support groups, which I honestly recommend for those that have alopecia and they want to feel some support, and they want to feel what others are going through and what others deal with. Great way to see that, great way to feel support, and a great way to feel like you have like a family. I'm in a couple of groups and I keep getting added to more and more, and I just love being connected to like baldies, because it's like, you get it, sis, you get it. Those of you that have never like taken glue off of a wig, you just use rubbing alcohol and then like cotton swab, not cotton swabs, you would use cotton balls, or like kind of like a paper towel, something like rough that will get it up. All the old glue is off of my wig, and then my wig has been washed. I am freshly showered and I have no makeup on, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my wig first, and then I'm going to beat my face. But before doing so, I just wanted you guys to see how I look without makeup. This is me, this is up close personal, and I never really show y'all how I look without makeup, because it is something that I am not 100% confident in. But I'm making this video about confidence, how to be bald and confident, how to be, how to feel beautiful and not care what other people think. And who am I to do that if I'm over here like hiding behind my makeup and you guys have never seen like the raw me? So this is me, this is the raw me. I'm coming to you guys just like this. Skin is not perfect right now, but I am seeing a dermatologist, so everything's being taken care of. It's a little rough. I have some problem spots, but we're gonna get it squared away. But right now my skin actually is not looking that bad, so period. Okay, it's really not. Please don't drag me, please. Please don't drag me. I need to get my eyebrows microbladed again. Okay, we get it. It's a pandemic, girl. Okay, my eyebrow lady, I already gave her the down payment. That's the thing. I gave her the down payment because she said that my eyebrows weren't faded enough to do that yet, like to do a second round. Do y'all see my eyelashes coming? Do y'all see? So cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go get my wig and put this on so we can really jump into the video. Just tell you guys about the wig, grab the wig. It's gonna look crazy because it's wet right now, but we'll see. I don't know if I want to do a middle part or a side part. I'm honestly just gonna go where it goes. I'm basically going to like beat my face and like slay my hair to also film this haul, but we're gonna see how that works out because like your girl is kind of feeling already tired. If you have low iron, like raise your hand. I don't understand how I have low iron and on top of that I have an autoimmune disorder. Like, dang, can y'all pick one? Can we pick a struggle? Please do not expect like arrogant Tay results, okay? Don't expect that. I will say the amazing part about my video is that we are skipping the bald cap method. I know y'all have to go look to see how to tuck your hair underneath, you know, a little stocking cap and make yourself look bald, but babe, okay, I've already worn this wig once, so I've installed it once already. So when you first like install a wig, like you have like the set baby hairs, those where they like kind of came out with the glue. So they came out with the glue a little bit, so then like you just have like mad lace in the front, like no baby hairs attached to it. Just had to cut that lace back a little bit, so then we have more of like a hairline rather than just like a patch of lace and then like the hair following. Like, girl, oh. The wig, 13 by 6. Look at these curls. Do y'all see this? Oh, we're gonna style the curls a little bit more later too. So I'm just getting the wig placed how I would like to place the wig, and then I'm gonna do some of the Ghost Bond. Okay, just like that. So I'm gonna put this down first. I'm gonna hit it with a blow dryer, just like that. So y'all see how I just got that down, and it's not gonna be 100% dry yet. This is so weird to like film. I've never filmed like anything like this, so I really hope y'all don't like think I'm not helpful. But I'm just placing more glue here. And like I said, I ran out of my little popsicle stick thing, so I'm using the end of my brush that I used to bleach my knots. Okay, please, please don't come for me. I know, I'm not prepared. I didn't have my popsicle sticks. Okay, honestly, sometimes I rather prefer to just use the end of the tail like a rat tooth comb, but I don't even know where my rat tooth comb went. Like, I'm probably gonna have to use this to part that down just easily right there. And then, yeah, so that is down. We're gonna you see how I'm pushing down a little bit. You don't want to really like, I know some people say you don't really want to like push down with your fingers because of like the hair oil or the oil from your fingers, but I don't really have that I don't know, I don't really have that problem really, so I'm gonna just use my fingers. I'll probably skip and fast forward these parts, like, but to give you guys somewhat of an update. So the wig is pretty much secured. Okay, we haven't styled it yet, so of course it's gonna look still a little crazy. This is not, you know, how I would probably walk out the house. No. But I'm just showing you guys that the wig is on. We're gonna get this looking a little bit more natural for my liking. So I'm thinking about doing like a side part. So let me clean off this little brush that I was using, you know, the tip of the brush. Let me get some rubbing alcohol and clean the tip of this so I can use it to part my hair, because I don't know where my rat tooth comb is. I don't know where my rat tooth comb is, and that's typically what I would use, and I only have, you know, this comb right now. I don't have my other wide tooth comb. I think I left it at my parents' house when I went to go visit them. So yeah, we're gonna use the end of that after I just used it, you know, to lay the wig down. But okay, girl, y'all get it. Y'all understand the struggle. I have checked, I cleaned out underneath my bathroom today, underneath my bathroom sink. I still could not find it, so I think it's at my parents' house. Okay, so right now I look crazy, but trust the process. I don't think I said this. I used, for gluing my wig down, I used Ghost Bond, and it's bomb to use. It's basically a hair bonding glue, so it's bomb to use on wigs, to lay wigs down, and it dries clear, so you don't really get that much of a white cast. I have somewhat of a white cast right now on my lace because I haven't hit it with like my foundation brush, and I also, it's a light brown lace. Right now I have hairs coming down because I'm about to put y'all on to how I do my baby hairs. So I'm pretty much just using this little razor. You can buy one of these on, I think I bought this off of Amazon for like $3 or $5. Can't remember exactly. If I can find it, I'll link it. But it essentially just kind of cuts your baby hairs. And I don't want my baby hairs to be too short. But I need some baby hairs. So I'm just going through right now. And probably need a new one of these because my blade seems a little dull. But so I could either do, should I do like a side part? Yeah. So I'm just going to use this like I said. And because this is a 13 by 6 unit, I have more space. And this is what I mean by like this space back there. Do y'all see? So more space, more parting space. And like the tracks don't start until like back here. You can pretty much do what you need to do parting wise and not feel like the pressure of like your tracks showing, like essentially. So yeah, that's why I like 13 by 6 units, and I typically lean towards 13 by 6 units or full lace wigs. 360s, I love just having like the parting space because I feel like that's what really gets it going. I'm gonna put some of my curly hair products into this so it can look obviously better. Let's see, maybe a little bit like here. Like where should I? Yeah, probably like more so right here. So I think I had it a little bit lower the first time. See how that line is just like all the way back? Boom. Okay, this is coming together. This is coming together. I've never done my hair on camera. This is so nerve-wracking, but I do it for my subscribers and do it for my baldies that wanted to see how I apply my wigs, even though I'm not a professional, and I'm not saying I'm professional. So after we cut those baby hairs, you think we're just gonna leave them like that? No, we need to get our edge control. You need like an edge control at this point, and then one of these little baby hairbrush with a little comb at the end that I got from Amazon. I think this is like $1.99 or $2.99, but you literally will type in baby hairbrush and this will probably pop up. Bomb to use for wigs. Also, if you wear a lot of straight hair, which I normally do, I'm just wearing this right now because it's summertime, end of summer I should say. It's about to be cold, but I never got to wear my curly hair, so I'm wearing it now, where it's sitting here. I didn't like how it was earlier, so I think I finally found my sweet spot. This is literally how I want my hair to be right now. And then once I do the curly, once I get my hair, you know, actually to get like these curly rings and not just like poofed up because I combed it, it'll look better. But right now I'm gonna go get my edge control, and then I'm also going to add some of the products that I told you I was gonna add, and I'll also bring those products and show you what I used in my hair, so you guys can get like more of a detailed version of what I use for my curly hair. See this? Okay, so the products that I used, so I used this Cantu Shea Butter, and it's for natural hair, the Comeback Curl Next Day Curl Reviver, and it refreshes curls, reduces frizz, and adds shine, and it's made with pure shea butter for all curl types. So this is the Carol's Daughter hair oil. My hands are a little slippery right now from it, but this basically softens my hair, and it basically makes sure that my curls don't get like dry and brittle. This is the parting. I did not pluck the hairline. This is literally how Alipearl has it. When you get a 13x6, you pretty much like can just part anywhere and it'll be like ready to go. So I mean, of course I could do more, but I'm not, because this is my quick wig install. This is literally what I do on the normal. Like maybe if I had a special event and I'm really going all in with my wig, like but by the way, if I'm looking over here, it's because I have a little mirror over here, so that's why. It's really hard for me to like look at the vanity mirror behind my camera because my camera is placed right in front of my mirror. So I'm just showing you guys the best way that I can. But I'm going to take some of this Eco Styler gel. This one is called Crystal, and it's alcohol free, and it has a max hold of 10. And I will say that this holds for me, so I don't complain. I'm pretty much just gonna get into getting these baby hairs down how I want them. Okay, now this is like I can always do the baby hairs over here. Like, it's no problem, sis. But the moment I get to over here, the moment I get to like this area, I struggle. Like, I don't know. So now I'm just taking more edge control, and we're gonna try this again. I'm trying again. Come little guy. And then these down here can just kind of do its own thing. Okay, so the hair is good to go. Looks pretty good. So this is how it turned out. I'm gonna start up with the primer and also start off with my first topic because I could not focus doing my wig. I just had to show you guys how I do my wig, and then I was gonna actually talk about the things that I wanted to talk about being bald, because yeah, it was kind of hard to do. My head was going in like so many different places. So I'm using this Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and it really makes sure that my product lasts like all day, honestly. So I love using this Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So this is the De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops, and it's by Drunk Elephant. My packaging is like super dirty because there's my makeup bag. It looks so bomb. So this is how it looks. I only use a little. Do y'all see? It looks like a tinted moisturizer, but I like to use it. Do you see how much like glow that gives me? And I like to put that in like the areas that I pretty much want to be highlighted. It essentially kind of really doesn't give you like coverage, but yeah, it just gives me kind of like the glow in the area that I want. So I love using that, especially on days where I'm not wearing makeup and I just throw that on. I went ahead and washed all of my makeup brushes and my sponges, but I like to start off with my brow. So my brows are microbladed, So this is the Anastasia Dip Brow, and I have the brush to match. Pretty much it comes with, like, if you see it next to it, it's pretty much like you can buy them together. I don't remember how much the brush is or the dip brow, to be honest with you, but you can get them both at Ulta or Sephora. Okay, let's get into this real talk. Make it pretty much where I talked about it after I got my wig on and settled, because that was something I wasn't used to. But now I have time and I feel relaxed enough to talk to you guys because I'm doing my makeup and it's so relaxing. But pretty much, I wanted to talk to you guys about being bald and feeling confident bald. And my biggest thing is not feeling 100% confident in my skin sometimes because of, you know, my imperfections that I have, and how I do look without makeup sometimes. Like, that does bother me because I do have dark spots in certain areas, and I do have dark spots in certain areas, and I am not 100% a fan of my skin at all times. Like, I know some people are like, oh my god, your skin, like you have like great skin, but my skin gives me some problems, and I'm so grateful to not have like severe acne or anything like that. I'm cleaning up my brow, by the way, and this is the Born This Way concealer, and it is by Too Faced Super Coverage Balm. I have so many like stock on deck, like ready to go. I also have a tinted moisturizer I just purchased too, but yeah, I used to wear the Mocha. Oh, I am still wearing the Mocha. I just have 2 out. So yeah, why do these look so different? No, maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. See, this is gone. So I'm using the Mocha, and I have another one on deck because I bought like 4 at a time like a psycho. Cleaning up a little bit under my brow and cleaning around my brow a little bit more, by the way. So using the Too Faced. So yeah, I just feel like people kind of make being bald almost like a sickness sometimes. It's kind of like, oh my god, I feel so bad. Like, I just really want to normalize baldness. I really want baldness and being bald to be normalized, honestly, because the amount of weird things that I have to encounter, like men telling me they want to lick my head or sending me DMs like that, like that's just weird, like energy. Like, please, no, sir, not at all. He messaged me, and he basically sent me a message. Hold on, actually, let me pull it up. Where's my phone? Oh, let me pull it up because I don't want to get this wrong. But it was kind of like a moment where it's kind of like, sir, I get what you were trying to say, you know, I get what he was trying to say, but it just wasn't really executed. So I posted something on Facebook, and it was pretty much my story. It was when I first dropped my alopecia. It was when I first came out with the fact that I had alopecia, and I pretty much had dropped a photo. For all of you that are new, I do have my alopecia story time, and pretty much no one knew I had alopecia until I posted a picture on Instagram telling people I had alopecia. So that was in like April of 2019. And this guy, I guess he just recently saw, I've been blowing up on Facebook recently. It's been a little bit crazy. Y'all have been friending me like crazy, and I love the love that you guys are giving. It's a little nuts, it gets to, but this is literally all confirms. So it's like kind of overwhelming, and I had to make a Facebook post letting you guys know, like, hey, you know, if you guys want to get more of my content, or you guys want to see me post more, like definitely follow me on Instagram, or definitely follow me on Twitter, because like that's where I'm more active. Like Facebook is for my older friends to like stay in touch with me, and then like my family. It's not necessarily supposed to be kind of like, oh yeah, like all of my alopecia like support is on there, but I just didn't expect like to grow on Facebook. Like I definitely would love for you guys to bring that energy to my Instagram. He came from Facebook. long story short, I just had to throw in that like overwhelmed from Facebook situation, because like I am very overwhelmed. But he came from Facebook and he sent me my post and he goes, okay, just so you guys can see, because he goes, I really appreciated this story about you. Congrats, right? And I'm like, okay. And I liked it. And then underneath, after I liked it, he goes, I couldn't imagine walking in your shoes. And it's like, okay, I get it. You can't imagine having alopecia. You can't imagine you personally going through it. But it's like, what's so bad about my shoes? Like, what are bad? Like, what do you mean walking in my shoes? I'm sorry, my lips were dry. I just had to add some lip balm. You can't confidently be bald, or like you just can't imagine if you just lost your hair, and like, what is it? Like, you can't imagine the shoes. Like, I don't know. It's just like little comments like that. I don't really think that people understand how that impacts. Like, I get that he was coming from a good place, but it's just kind of how he said it. It was kind of just kind of like, oh, like, you know, I can't imagine being in your shoes. And it's like, well, dang, are my shoes that bad to be in? Like, so next I'm going to be using my NARS. Oh, and by the way, these little brushes that I have, these are from what are these? These are from BH Cosmetics, and they came in like a little set. I just like them because of the color, and they're like a nudish like sheer, and I really like the aesthetic of them. So yeah, they matched my makeup vanity kind of, and I was like, oh, cute. So I like Feel Techniques. You know, this is like the little buffer brush or the foundation brush, but I like to use it. I just washed it. And then I also have my beauty blender that has been washed and is damp. As I was saying, I don't really think that he had like negative intentions behind what he was saying, but it was just kind of like, what's so bad about my shoes? And then I get like, you know, really creepy people like asking to lick my head and like palm my head and like weird stuff like that. And it's just kind of like, have y'all never seen someone, like, I get it, maybe you don't see people bald all the time, but that's why I want to normalize people seeing me bald. Like, that's why I post pictures of myself bald, because it's like, and that's why I'm on here right now bald without makeup. Like, that was probably one of my biggest fears for a very long time, like people seeing me without makeup. But I'm at the point in my life where I'm so comfortable with myself, and I'm so comfortable with how I look, and I'm so comfortable with what's going on in my life. Like, I really don't really care about others' like opinions, to be honest with you. I'm just squirting this NARS foundation. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in Macao, which is my color. So this is my shade. I'm Macao. And this is the NARS Longwear Radiant Foundation. And I just kind of put them little dots around my face, and then we're gonna get into spreading it around with my Real Techniques brush. I sometimes like to use my beauty blender, but this brush is like heaven. If you don't have this brush, you should probably get it. But yeah, I just kind of I don't really know what to say in situations like that. And like, when guys hit me up like, or say creepy stuff in my DMs, and it's just kind of like overwhelming. It's kind of like, have you guys not seen someone that's bald? Like, I don't know, it's like they've never seen a girl sometimes. You know, when like people just don't know how to like act, like they just, and you're just like, do you not, like, are you not used to this? Like, that's how it feels sometimes. It's really overwhelming. And I really do love the support that I get, but sometimes, you know, certain comments, I feel like people just gotta think, like, that's like me commenting to someone and being like, oh, you lost a leg? I can't imagine being in your shoes. Like, I'm not gonna say that to someone that lost a leg. Like, clearly, you know, I get it. It's something that you can't imagine, but you don't need to tell me, because it makes me feel like I'm living a life that's so hard, like so hard to live, because I'm bald. And like, I'm fine, like I'm healthy, I'm fine, I enjoy life. I don't sit here and, you know, ponder and be like, oh my god, I wish I had hair. Like, if I really want hair, I will put this wig on, girl, and go outside. We don't need to sit here and ponder and be like, oh my god, like, I really wish that I had hair. Like, I'm just not gonna say anything like that to anyone. So I'm just gonna take whatever leftover foundation I have and use it on my eyelid area. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of touch up my brows like a couple times, especially after that. But yeah, it's just a little frustrating sometimes. I don't really know how to fully deal or answer some comments. I get amazing stories though from people that are going through alopecia as well. The biggest thing is when people contact me, it's like, how did you gain the confidence to come out and be like bald and be confident bald and like not care what people say, and like how did you gain the confidence to just like be bald? Like, as if it's like not hard to just kind of like take off your wig and be like, this is who I am. And I've been there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there because I kept, you know, my alopecia hidden from people since I was younger, like 16, isn't that when I, like 16? So since I was younger, it's been like a very, like, I never really tell people. I told a couple close friends like through life, like growing up, but I never really talk about it because it's like, I never really talked about it back then because I just didn't want people, I didn't want the pity. And that's the thing about me, is like, I don't like want people's pity. I didn't want people to be like, oh my god, like she has alopecia, she's so pretty. Like, no, I want you to say I'm pretty because like you think I'm pretty, not just because like I'm going through something that you can't imagine and you feel bad, so you feel that you have to tell me that, you know, I'm pretty. And it's like, that's not really what I don't want like pity. I don't want anyone to think like I'm sick or I need this or I need like a boost. I need like, I'm very confident in my skin at this point in life, and I just wish that once again, going back with the Born This Way concealer after I put my NARS foundation on. So it's just kind of like, I don't really understand fully what people kind of like, I know people kind of associate baldness with sickness. So I think people are kind of like, oh my god, like, are you good? And it's like, I'm fine. Like, this is something it's a condition that I have, and I've learned to live with it. I've learned to, you know, adjust, and I'm completely happy with where I am in life. I'm very happy with the amount of confidence that I have. Of course it fluctuates. I'm not always like super, you know, enthused about being bald sometimes. Like, yeah, sometimes it does get to me like, dang, it had to be me, like I have to be bald, you know. But it's something that, you know, God chose for me. It's something that I have, and it's something that I've learned to overcome, and it's something that I've learned to overcome a lot of things this past year, and these past 2 years, honestly. And I'm so proud of myself because it's just like trusting people and letting people into my life, and even just like, you know, being open and honest with you guys, even though I haven't been posting as much as I should. You know, just being open and honest with you guys about my alopecia and showing you guys all of my moments, and not just when I'm the most confident, but when I'm, you know, normal, as in like not makeup, not beat, like no lashes, like coming to you doing my makeup in front of you guys. Like, that takes a lot of comfort that I've never really had because I just was not comfortable fully in my skin because of being bald. Oh my god, you're so gorgeous kind of thing because you're bald. But it's like, I just want people to think I'm pretty. I don't want it to just be because I'm bald, you know. I know there's no like ill intent behind certain people's comments, and you know, some people just don't really know what to say, and they do think it's like, I can't imagine being in your shoes. And I think that that's like a learning lesson. Like, maybe you guys can kind of understand how to message me more, how to kind of like talk to me. I need to get a refill, so I'm sorry I'm shaking like a mad person. I'm trying to get this last bit of my Laura Mercier out. Girl, COVID is just, these times, man, I really just don't want to go to Sephora, even though it's down the street from my apartment. But right now I'm just baking under my eye, setting under my eye. This is just a setting powder before anyone comes up here and drags me like, oh my god, what are you doing? I hope I was good enough with giving you guys what I'm using on my face, like, to be honest with you. But this is just a real talk. I don't really know how to even talk to you guys right now. I'm honestly just being open and vulnerable and telling you guys like things that I feel right now. And like after showing you guys how I do my hair, of course, and I couldn't really talk to you all then because this is my first time doing that. I think I did pretty good. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, it's a lot. And I'm not really used to people in my personal life a lot. Like, I have a lot of people that have been asking me a lot of personal questions. I was going to do a Q&A video today, but like some of the questions I got were just like a little bit too personal for me right now. Just a little bit too personal. Some of the questions I received were just like a little bit too personal for me right now. So I'll probably eventually get into doing a Q&A when I have more time, because I didn't get a lot of questions that, you know, I didn't get a lot of questions, but I got a decent amount, just not like a bunch. So I didn't want to make this like a Q&A. I kind of just wanted to get on here and like freestyle about how I've been feeling lately. Like, I mean, this is what I do. Like, this exact process is what I do when I'm getting ready. And this is how I cope with being bald. Like, if I'm missing having hair, I'll just throw on a wig and you just have to make like the best of it. I'm waiting for my under eyes to bake. I'm going to apply my lashes. And I'm pretty much using, so I actually, this is a huge question I get a lot actually, so let me actually pause what I was talking about. These are the HBZ GTLAD. I'm not kidding. That is the brand name, I guess. And this is the 3D B03 style. So, and these are off of Amazon, girl. I get all my lashes off Amazon. I don't have time to wait. And I don't have time to pull up to Ulta. Use those Ardell lashes, you know. But then I kind of found that like those aren't really for me that much. Like, I don't know, I feel like I can get the Amazon lashes, I can get way more bang for my buck. Okay, I can get more bang for my buck when I get my lashes from Amazon. I feel like I get way more lashes than when I get like that little 2-pack of Ardells for like what, $7? I don't even know. I'm waiting for this to get tacky. Also, if you're looking to put your eyelashes on fast, this is a tip for like my alopecia girls. If you're looking to put your eyelashes on fast, and you're not good at it yet, make sure it's tacky. Like, you gotta let the glue dry a little bit. I learned off of RuPaul's Drag Race, actually, because I love RuPaul's Drag Race, y'all. If y'all need some like beauty tips in life, like RuPaul's Drag Race, just watch it. It's really great, actually. I love RuPaul's Drag Race. But yes, if you hit your lash with like a blow dryer, which I moved my blow dryer back into the bathroom, I would have done it, but it makes the glue tackier, and you can I almost put this on the right eye. You can pretty much like just put your lash on immediately, like after you hit it with the blow dryer, because it's tacky enough. It's not going to be messy. The glue's not going to be all over your eyelid, and then like you can't really put on your eyeshadow the way you would want, because there's like glue everywhere. So okay, so that's what this looks like. They honestly, these strips kind of look like lash extensions. And then, you know, you have like the haters. I honestly haven't had that much hate. I think I had one guy on Twitter try and tell me that I looked like Charles Barkley. Okay. And then I had another guy say I looked like Michael Jordan on Instagram. And like my followers dragged both of them, so. But, well, drag the Michael Jordan guy. I don't know if they dragged the Charles. I think I like retweeted or like quoted the tweet, like, oh yeah, because I definitely look manly enough to be Charles Barkley. Like, just because I'm bald, I'm Charles Barkley. Like, it's just so funny. Try and like come at me for being bald and like compare me to a man. Nothing about me screams like manly. Even when I'm bald, as you guys saw earlier with no makeup, I still look very feminine because I have like feminine, but I've never really been called a man until I'm bald. Like, once I'm bald, someone's like, you're a man. But like with hair, it's never like comparing me to a man. weirdo energy. Yeah, I really wish I didn't have this problem spot under my chin, but whatever. So I'm just going ahead and laying my lash down. I should have let it get tacky. What did I just tell you guys? If you don't let it get tacky, it gets messy. It took me forever to learn how to put on my lashes quickly. Like, I was doing so bad. It took me forever. I'm like, how do people do this? I would cry. Like, my eyes would water up. Then your eyes are watering up. You can't put it on your waterline because you're putting it above your eyelashes. So it's like you can't do that. Pretty much just sweeping away whatever powder I had under my face. The Laura Mercier powder. Because it's pretty much done its job, and I'm just hitting it with this foundation brush. So anything I have left over on this foundation brush is kind of mixing in with like the under eye powder that I use, pretty much the translucent powder that I used, and it makes it less white. We're pretty much like getting to the end of my makeup look, so, and my hair. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to come to you guys and show you guys my get ready routine, and also just kind of talk about things that bother me about being bald, give some pros, like what are some pros of being bald, like how is your day-to-day life like being bald. I will say I don't have to get my eyebrows waxed. I don't have to shave. I don't grow hair on my body. Like, right now, I've been growing hair on my head and eyelashes, but I don't grow any body hair. So I don't like shave. I don't have to shave. I literally hop in the shower, hop out, like, so I save time by not having to shave because I don't grow hair. I don't have to get waxes. I don't have to, nothing, because I don't grow hair. It's literally just like baby smooth. So that's probably a pro. A con of having alopecia, I can't really think of a con, because I know people that have real hair that will still put on a wig like here and there, or like to wear wigs because that's what they want to do. Like, I feel that I probably would have never got into wigs if it wasn't for alopecia, but I'm glad I did because I love wigs. I just love like the versatility of wigs, and you know, cons. I didn't share my glue that I just used. I use like a ultra hold. I use like the Walker's Tape Ultra Hold, which is like pretty much a wig glue. It's a hair system adhesive, but I use it for my lashes, and I know that this is what I use right now. It's really like a lifesaver with my lashes, because you put it on and it goes on clear, and then my lashes hold like all day. So you guys always ask like, how do you get your lashes to stay? I don't use any lash glue because lash glue never has worked for me. So I always use a hair adhesive. If I run out of the Walker's Tape, I'm gonna use my Ghost Bond that I used on my hair, and I'm gonna hit it with the blow dryer like I told you guys, and then apply the lash when it's tacky. Yes, so that is what I use for my lashes. And but yeah, I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys, like, kind of just talk to you guys. I don't really think I was talking about much, to be honest with you. I really wanted to talk, like, and really get into detail with y'all, but it was, like, harder than I thought. It was harder than I thought with, I don't know how these YouTubers do this and, like, talk. It's actually very hard. So I'm just putting this on my eyelid. This is a Desert Oasis BH Cosmetic Eye Palette. It also has highlighters, so I love this palette. As you can see, I get into certain colors more than usual. More than others, I should say. But I really love this one over here. So I'm just putting this on my eyelid. It also stops like the creasing from what I put up there earlier. And it really just kind of gives my eyelashes more of a pop. So I like to use that in my crease. It looks good. And then I like to use a mixture of this highlighter down here, and then the Mirage, and then the Utopia, pretty much for my nose bridge. I just like to use a little bit of highlighter there, and then yeah, I'm pretty much done. So you guys pretty much like sat through my whole entire makeup routine and my hair routine, and you guys watch me get ready. There was a little bit of product that kind of just like dropped off of my face right there, so I'm just gonna fix it. But yeah, so I'm glad that you guys are able to see more of me. Of course I want to give you guys more of the real me, not just like the dolled up Kristen, you know, that just kind of comes on camera ready and always looks super confident, because I'm not always super confident, and there are things that bother me like my skin, and you guys get to see the real me without makeup, without hair. And that's what I want this channel to be like. I want you guys to all feel open enough to like be open and like tell me what's going on and open up to me and, you know, contact me. I love when you guys message me and you guys open up to me. And it's so, I've had so many people reach out to me recently. I'm not the most confident person, but I'm just going to push myself out of my comfort zone. Like, this was out of my comfort zone, but I'm gonna push myself out of my comfort zone. Will it be the best out there? No, it's not gonna be the best out there, but it's gonna be the best to me because I push myself to show you guys how I look without makeup, how I apply my wig, and how I do my makeup and all of that. And I've never really done that. So I'm not gonna do anything for my lips, guys. I'm just gonna leave my lips. This is pretty much the finished look. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, talking to me. This is how the curls look at the end. I'm kind of really feeling this. So you guys will probably see me with this exact makeup filming this haul that I'm about to film, like right now. But I really wanted to film this video for you guys for Alopecia Awareness Month, to show you guys, you know, bald and natural to glammed up wig. And I think, you know, I did a pretty good job. We thought we were done. Use the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray oil control. Make sure you give this video a big like, a big thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe. Once again, I am trying to get my channel to 1,000 subscribers. I am going to be posting more frequently, and I'm very excited because my followers, I've gained a lot of support on Twitter. I've gained a lot of support on Facebook like crazy. I've gained a lot of support on YouTube already. Like, I gained like 50 subscribers in the past like week, and it's been like crazy. Like, you guys are awesome. So thank you guys for showing so much love. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram, and I'm gonna link all that down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. Bye guys.